And welcome to the Paycom Center here for this first edition of my NBA2K26 season playthrough here. I am Vinny from Vita Productions as we have the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Houston Rockets. As you can see the starting lineup of Holiday, Thompson. As it went a little bit too far for me, but you know what though, it's all good. We'll get these lineups as soon as we can here. But as I said, we just saw the banner raising ceremony. The players getting the rings for Oklahoma City as we are off as the Rockets win the top tip. See Holiday giving over to Durant. See Kevin Durant. There's a fadeaway three, no good. And Hartenstein with the rebound here. Alex Caruso going to be in the starting lineup for an injured Jalen Williams, who's going to be out for the first 2 to 4 weeks here as the ball is out of bounds off the Rockets, though. Just 20 seconds into the game, 16 to shoot. Caruso to inbound it over to SGA. SGA will get the first points of the season as the Thunder leading it 2-0. Some big changes during the offseason. We'll get a little bit more into that as we go here. As you see Eamon Thompson there. Going over to Durant, and Durant's going to get in, but that's going to be no good. Holmgren with the rebound as you see SGA crossing the timeline. Caruso with it being guarded by Durant. Caruso for three, no good. Holiday with the rebound. And I know that this is a very emotional night here. You see Alper Şengün with the jam there, and it is 2-2 now, just over a minute into the game. SGA with it. You're back over to Alex Caruso. As I said, filling in for Jalen Williams, who will be out 2 to 4 weeks with the injury. Caruso. And you see there's a nice screen there by Holmgren, but nothing happened with Caruso for three. No good. Alper Şengün gets the rebound. As you see Eamon Thompson with it. We're back over to Eason. Eason back to Holiday. Holiday will get the three up, and it is no good. Holmgren with the rebound here. We are still tied at 2 here, just about 2 minutes into the season opener. Dort with a layup, and it's good, and Oklahoma City back on top. Kevin Durant with it crossing the timeline, being guarded by Alex Caruso. See Holiday being guarded by SGA. Durant again. There's a layup attempt, and that is good, and it is tied again at 4 here. I'll explain to you what the playthrough season is. As you see Luguentz Dort with the three, and Oklahoma City back on top. They are up 7-4. Thompson with it again, over being guarded by. It was an SGA here. Durant for three, no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. SGA with it, crossing the timeline here. Get it over to Alex Caruso, guarded by Durant. That's going to be an interesting matchup here. You see Dort give it over to SGA. SGA trying to get it over. You see Luguentz Dort again, no good. Alper Şengün with the rebound again. You see KD with it. Talks that KD could be calling it a career by the end of the season. We don't know yet. As you can see him, he'll get the bucket there. He has 4 points in this game. It's 7-6 OKC here. Just about 3.5 into this game here. SGA fouled, and he's going to go to the line as Easton will get his first personal foul.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
The first time out, I'm going to go through what this whole playthrough season is. That what I'm doing for this project that I'm doing. As you guys have, anybody who subscribed to this channel has already know, I've been doing a lot of college football 26 content, but we all know there is an off season coming up as you see SGA going to the line or hitting the first free throw here. 8-6 here on banner raising night, opening night for the Thunder and the Rockets. SGA hits them both. Is back up to a 3-point lead now. Durant with it, crossing the timeline. Is it over the Holiday, being guarded by Dort. Is the Alper Şengün with the three, no good. Holmgren with the Rebound over to Alex Caruso. 17 to shoot for the Thunder here, the defending world champions. In a 7-game series against the Indiana Pacers. Caruso for 3, no good. Alperen Sengun with the rebound again. Durant with it, gets it over to Holiday. Holiday back over to Durant. The Rockets are down a couple players too. Fred VanVleet suffered an ACL injury here. As you see, Alperen Sengun with a tip-in coming off of the miss. Gets the offensive rebound and then gets the second chance points there. It's 9-8. But Fred VanVleet is out for the season with an ACL injury. Or Achilles after you look at that injury. But I know it's definitely a season-ending injury as you see Amen Thompson getting the rebound on that miss. Holiday coming through, and that is no good. SGA with the rebound here. Move over to Caruso, back over to SGA. SGA coming around, being guarded by a Holiday. SGA gets some space. He gets a shot up, and that is good, and it's a 3-point lead. SGA, the finals MVP, made NBA, All-NBA first team last season as we head to our first timeout. OKC up 11-8. 7:03 to play in the first quarter here, and as we are in a timeout right now, I want to let everybody know about this 2025-2026 playthrough season. So I am doing one game per every 2 to 3 calendar days. So starting today, this is October 21st, so I will announce that October 23rd will be the next game on the calendar date. I'm going to try to get these out every day around 2 p.m. Eastern, maybe Mondays around 5 p.m. Eastern, because I don't have college football content out that day. I usually like to try to get injury reports and stuff completed so I can get some accuracy with the rosters for that. But it's usually every 2 to 3 days. And after every game, I'm going to go through a post-game ticker to show you the results of every game, as well as some injury reports and any trades that have taken place. So do stick around after the game. And of course, going through the stats of every player too, as we are heading back to the timeout here. Houston will get the ball. If you look at the league leaders from last year for points a game, the Thunder 121 points. See, Cavaliers led everybody here on this opening night here, as we are back to action. They're over to Holiday, back over to Thompson. Thompson back to Durant now. As you see, nice screen. Oh, there's an offensive foul called against Alperen Sengun, his first personal. So we're 5 minutes into the season here. The defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder leading at 11-8. See SGA coming around. You see SGA with the bucket. It's good. It's 13-8. SGA 8 points already. 3 of 3 shooting. He also had a couple of free throws. See Durant coming through. KD right there, trying to get it here. As you see KD with the layup, and it is good, and it is 13-10 now. As you can see in the bottom ticker, that Michael Conley Jr. is going to announce his retirement at the end of the season. SGA for 3, and he drains it. That's his second 3 of the game. He now has 11 of the 16 points. The finals MVP from just a season ago. Already off to a strong start here, as the defending champions have led so far throughout the entire time. Holiday with it, 1 to shoot. No good. Hartenstein with the rebound. The SGA coming through again. Look at that, getting all that space, getting through with the jam, and it is now 18-10. As we are heading, as Oklahoma City has their largest lead of the game. As you can see, Kyrie Irving still out from an injury from a season ago. There's a lot, as you see, Holiday for 3, and it's no good. Caruso with the rebound. Dort back over to SGA. There's a three. No good as Kevin Durant with the rebound. Holiday with it. Inside the key, as you see here, Shingun was called for an illegal screen just a few minutes ago. Durant has there's 8 to shoot now. 5 to shoot here. Durant gets it up. It is no good. Hartenstein with the rebound here as we are now 4:20 to play here in the first quarter. It's an 8-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA. Give it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein puts it up. It's good. And it's a 10-point lead now for the Thunder here as the Rockets will call their first timeout. And I'm going to take a little break myself. And we are back. 10-point lead for the OKC Thunder here. Just about 4:09 to play in the first quarter. Houston will get the ball coming out of timeout. And you see Durant with it. And being guarded by Caruso. I don't think there's been any changes made yet to either lineup. No, never mind. I do see one that's been... I see Capella is into the game now, as you see Dort will get it after the block. SGA, he's been on fire. I believe he's in double digits already here. SGA coming around again with the jam, and that is good. He won his 3rd MVP last season, as well as getting the finals MVP. As Clint Capella, as I said, coming off the bench. And there's a steal by Dort. Dort trying to go coast to coast. He thought about going coast to coast. He's back over to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren back to Alex Caruso. As I said, he's going to be in for Jalen Williams. As Caruso will get his first 2 points of the game. And it's now a 14-point lead for the Thunder. Under 3 to play in the first quarter. Thompson back over to Durant. Durant for 3. No good. Hartenstein with the rebound. SGA with it. He's crossing the timeline. Durant 3 of 10 shooting, only 6 points, and we have an and one opportunity as Kevin Durant called for the foul.
Defensive foul.
Let's go look at there now. Let's see. Davison. As you see the lineups being changed here, we got lots of substitutions now as Caruso going to the line.
One shot.
And he will hit the bonus free throw here. He has 6 points now, or 5 points, I should say. 2.5 as Clint Capella will break the drought for the Rockets. Rockets 6 of 18 shooting, the Thunder 11 of 17. As I said, the Thunder has... See Cason Wallace into the game now for the Thunder. SGA still in the game here. SGA from the key. It is good. SGA 17 points already, 12 from mid-range, and we're 2 minutes away from the end of the first quarter. He has 17 on this opening night. But you know his points have been valuable. He has 17. They're up 17, and no good as Ogeji with it, as he's going to, as the bucket is made by the Rockets 29 to 14. The SGA with it again. Coming around, SGA with the layup, and it is good. It's a 17-point lead again. He now has 19-14 in mid, or 10 in the paint, I should say. Davison has it for the Rockets. Give it over to Tate. Tate back to Davison. Davison for 3. And Holmgren will get the rebound off the miss. The Thunder are out rebounding the Rockets 12 to 8. See Wallace. He has 3, and he'll get his first points off the bench. It's now a 20-point lead for the OKC Thunder. And they are trying not to have a championship hangover here on opening night. See Smith Jr. with it. That's rejected. That is going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be Rockets ball there. But huge block by That is a huge block right there by Hartenstein, I believe. As he's going to get a breather to end the quarter. We're under 30 to play here. Shepard misses, no good. 23 to play here in the first quarter. Here's Isaiah Joe with it. Threw it over back to SGA. Has 19 in this game. And the Thunder up by 20 already. The SGA with a layup. It is good. He has 21 points in this opening quarter here as we're about to head to the end of the first quarter. That's a steal by Casey. He's going to get it up. Casey Wallace, no good. And at the end of one, the Oklahoma City Thunder on banner raising night, leading it by 22. SGA with 21 points in that opening quarter. And we'll be right back. Welcome back here. We are at the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City where the Thunder, the defending champions, are leading the Houston Rockets 36-14 here. Wiggins goes over to Wallace. Wallace for three. No good. Alpern Şengün back into the game. He gets a rebound. Goes it over to Harris. Harris coming around, and Harris will get the layup, and it's good. Wallace crossing the timeline. Gives it over, and that's going to be stolen by Shepard. Shepard coming around over to Ogaji. Back over to Harris, and that is no good. Easy rebound. Aaron Wiggins will get the rebound. Back over to Isaiah Joe. Joe looking to try to get something going here. Gives it back over to Williams. Williams with this 6 to shoot here. Wallace for three. No good. Ogaji with the rebound. Over to Shepard. Shepard for three. No good. Kevin Williams with the rebound. See Wallace with it. Wallace coming around. Over to Joe. Joe for three. No good. Alpern Şengün with the rebound here. Ogaji coming around. He gives it up over here, and that's going to be stolen. Wallace going the other way. Gives it over to Williams, and Williams no good as Alpern Şengün with another rebound on defense. Harris gives it back over to Shepard. Being guarded by Wallace. Back over to Ogaji. Ogaji for three. No good. Thorber with the rebound. He had to steal earlier. Back over to Isaiah Joe here as we are about 2 minutes into the second quarter here on opening night of this 2025-2026 playthrough season. They see Wallace with a rebound. No good. Dennis Smith Jr. with the rebound. Coming around over to Shepard. Shepard with the give back over to Alpern Şengün. He can't get the shot off. He's going to have to give it up, and there is a 3-second violation against the Houston Rockets here. It's gone from bad to worse for the Rockets here. Shepard's going to go to the bench. And looking at the lineup there, Diano is into the lineup now for the Thunder. It's 36-14, or Dieng. There's some of these names I have yet to know how to pronounce, so please bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get as much as I can. You see Smith Jr. coming around. It's good. It's an 18-point lead. About 3 minutes into the second quarter. Only 4 points have been scored as a timeout called by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I don't know about you guys, but anybody that has realized that going into the season, if you're a huge NBA fan, you know one particular network is going to be televising their first NBA game in just a little over 2 decades, and that is NBC. And to think about it, these two franchises have a lot of how long ago it was. The last game that NBC aired for NBA coverage was the 2002 NBA Finals. I believe that was June 12, 2002. That was Game 4 of the NBA Finals where the Lakers swept the Nets. That was the last time NBC aired a game for NBA. You see this team right here, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the defending champions. They were still in Seattle back in 2002. And the Rockets, they were awarded during the postseason the #1 overall pick. And they selected some dude named Yao Ming from China. As we are getting ready to head back into the action here as the timeout comes to an end here. 9:03 to play in the second quarter. It is still an 18-point lead for the OKC Thunder here on banner-raising night, opening night of the NBA season here. OKC with the ball after the timeout here. Williams still into the game. Wiggins still in the game. Dort back into the game now, and so is Caruso. See Dort for three, and he drains it, and that's the first points for the Thunder in the second quarter. It's now a 21-point lead again. They're led by as many as 22. See Davison coming through, being guarded by SGA, who's coming into the game, back into the game now. He has 21 points in the 39 here. That's a bucket made by the Rockets. It's back to a 19-point game. Rockets 10 of 29 from the field. Thunder 16 of 29. The SGA for three. No good. Alperen Sengun with the rebound. See Tate giving over to Smith Jr. Back over to Sengun, and Sengun's going to get the layup, and it's good. It's a 17-point lead. It's Jabari Smith Jr., by the way, that. Yeah, I thought that was Dennis Smith Jr. there, but Jabari Smith Jr. with the assist there on that Sengun. The SGA being guarded by Davison. 7 to shoot, 5 to shoot. SGA. And that bucket is good. It's back to a 19-point lead. 23 for SGA in 14 minutes of play. 91% shooting in this game. Yeah, his first miss just a couple of minutes ago. See Tate coming around. Over to Smith Jr. Jabari Smith Jr. with the jam. SGA with the... You see Wiggins coming around. Aaron Wiggins give it over to Dort. Dort back to Williams, back to Caruso, now to SGA. SGA being guarded by Davison, and SGA has his way, and it is 25 for him. 14 in the mid-range points. 19-point lead again. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showed why he is one of the better players in the league here. Davison for three, no good. Tate gets the offensive rebound and the second chance points. 17-point difference in this game right now as we are closing in on the halfway point of the second quarter. Dort with it. 13 to shoot for the Thunder. Gives it back over to Williams, to Wiggins, to Caruso. That Alex Caruso is going to have some playing time as a starter here. You see SGA for three. He drains it. That's 28 points. 7 already in this second quarter here as we are halfway through the second quarter. Timeout, Rockets. And I'll be taking a timeout as well. All right, we are back from the timeout here. 5:55 to play in the second quarter. The Oklahoma City Thunder has controlled this game since opening tip. 46-26. And the Rockets, I believe, are going to have the ball coming out of the timeout. And yes, they do. As Kevin Durant back into the game. Down by 20 is Alperen Sengun with it. Gives it over to Amen Thompson. Back over to Eason. Eason to Sengun. Eason with it. Back over to Thompson. Thompson coming around. He's going to get the bucket. It's good. It's an 18-point lead. And by the way, that was Chet Holmgren that had the block before the end of the first quarter. Not Hartenstein. You see Dort for three, and he drains it. It's back to a 21-point lead again. Really, the Rockets have not had any kind of resistance in this game. No kind of rhythm right now as we are about 5 to play until halftime. Alperen Sengun will get the shot up, no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Dort will have it crossing the timeline. Gives it back over to SGA. I said the MVP of both the regular season and the finals MVP. And SGA coming around with the layup again. It's a 23-point lead now for the Thunder, and it's 30 points for SGA. Proving why he is one of the better players in the league today. And a big reason the Oklahoma City Thunder have a championship. Caruso with it, gives it over to Dort. Dort will get the bucket up, no good. Shot up, no good. Shingen with the rebound, back over to Thompson. Thompson with the jam. Amen Thompson, as you see the AT&T connected cam. Nice slam dunk there. There is a highlight reel for the Rockets in this game. Everybody wants to talk about how Oklahoma City definitely flexed their muscle through the playoff. But nobody's talking about how good of a team Houston was last year. Came out of nowhere, winning the division. They got the number 2 seed, though they never got the opportunity to cross paths. You see Caruso with the 3 there. But nobody talks about how they never got a chance to cross paths because the Golden State Warriors pulled off the upset in that series. And we'll be seeing them a little bit later on in this series. Every team's going to get showcased at least once for every scheduled block. And I'll probably go more into that in the third quarter about schedule blocks. You see SGA. That is a crazy 3 there, and that's 27-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I believe that's 33 now. He has 33 of the 57 points. I see Durant for 3, no good. Hartenstein with the rebound. Rebounds 20-17 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the plus and minuses from last season, you see SGA at 12.1 for the plus minus. Led the Thunder in that. He led the Thunder in almost anything. As we are just about approaching 2 minutes until halftime here. It's a 57-30 lead. As you see Alpern Shungen with the jam there. It's now a 25-point lead again. The Rockets were the leading team rebounder at 48.5 a game. The Nuggets, though, led with the assist. You see SGA again, giving it over to Hartenstein. Back to SGA for 3. He drains the 3. It's a 28-point lead. That's 36 for him. See Kevin Durant with it. Trailing by 28 as we're about less than a minute and a half to play until halftime. Durant gets it over to Holiday. Holiday for 3. He drains it. It's back to a 25-point game. The Thunder were the number 1 defensive team as far as points allowed. They only allowed 106 points a game. As you see here, there is a miss. As you see, Houston will get the rebound, and Holiday will get the 2 points there. Kevin Durant with the assist. SGA crossing the timeline here. Under a minute to play until halftime. It has been a very dominant effort by the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led by as many as 28. As you see, there's a 3, and that is good. Dort with another 3, and they are 10 of 24 in the first half. You see the Rockets only hit 1 of 17. And there is a bucket there, no good. See Dort coming around. SGA. As you see, down to the final seconds, and it is no good here. Holiday's going to try to get the shot up, and he will get the shot up, but it's no good as we are heading to halftime. It is a 26-point lead, 63-37 in favor of the defending NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder as we head to halftime. And I'm going to be taking a little break here. As you can see, Ali LaForce interviewing with the sound off. Kevin Durant only 6 points and 3 of 12 shooting. He's got to do better than that if the Rockets want to do anything this season. That is a big part of the reason why also Houston is down by 26 as we head to halftime here. You see the halftime entertainment. So I'm going to take a break. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not going to take a break because we're going to probably head to see what the stats look like. You see the inside the NBA crew. They're back for 2K. You can add it 63-37. And you see SGA is having himself a hell of a half. He's not just doing it with point shooting. He's also getting assists, spreading the ball around. But no doubt, he's definitely been the team. What would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line? I don't know. Gerald Hops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good question. And there has been a lot of question about too many threes are now being shot in today's NBA. As you can see here, 63-37. Looking at the stats at the halftime report, as I said, SGA 36 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. As we are getting ready to start the second half. And we are back here as we are getting ready to start the second half of the game here. As you see, SGA, been mentioning his name all day. And for good reason. He has 36 points, as I keep alluding to. As we start the second half, Thunder with the ball coming out of the half. As the Rockets did win the opening tip here. Caruso with it. 26-point lead. It's been a very dominant effort. At no point did Houston lead in this game. You see Chet Holmgren coming around. Here's the Caruso, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. Caruso gets a shot up, and it is no good. Easton with the rebound. As you can see, SGA, Dort, Hartenstein, Caruso, and Holmgren, the lineup for the Thunder here. That's going to be a turnover against the Rockets here. Houston Rockets upcoming schedule. They have a home game against the Pistons and the Nets. And then they have 2 on the road. Hartenstein will inbound it to SGA. Is it over to Hartenstein again? Hartenstein finds Caruso. Caruso back to SGA. Holmgren gives it over to Caruso. Caruso for 3. No good. Alpern Şengün with the rebound here as we are about a minute into the second half as Durant will get the layup there. 63-39. The Thunder on top. Caruso, though, they saw the graphic just a second ago, 9 points in this game. SGA coming around. Layup, it's good. And he's continuing his fast start here. He now has 38, his first 2 points in the third quarter. Holiday with it for the Rockets. Put over to Thompson. See Thompson being guarded by Dort, and Thompson will miss that shot, but gets his offensive rebound. Holiday for 3. No good. Chet Holmgren with the rebound. See Caruso with it. Get over to Dort, back to SGA for 3. He drains it. He now has 41. He has 41 in this game, and it's now a 29-point lead for the Thunder. Have yourself an opening night. Have yourself another case for another MVP season to start off with. I know it's only one game. As you can see, Holiday with it. Holiday coming around, back over to Thompson. And there is a 3-second violation against the Thunder. Or no, against the Rockets. Free throw percentage last year, OKC, no surprising, leading the league with just about 82% shooting from the line. SGA has 41 in this game. Holmgren coming around. Back over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it over back to SGA. 5 to shoot for the Thunder. We're about 3 minutes into the second half here. That is no good. Shungan with the rebound. I called his name a lot for rebounds. He's got to be close to double digits by now. See Eamon Thompson. Thompson, one-on-one right now. 5 to shoot, gets it over to Holiday. 3 to shoot now, less than 2 now. That shot is up. No good. Holmgren with the rebound. Aaron Holiday, 5 points on 2 of 9 shooting. Only three-pointer of the game, I believe, to this point for the Rockets. See SGA for 3. No good. Easton with the rebound. Durant crossing the timeline now. And it's 29-point game for the lead for the Thunder. Durant coming around. And he'll get that bucket. That's good. He now has 10 points on 5 of 14 shooting. 8 minutes to play here in the third quarter. SGA for 3. No good. Shungan with the rebound. Starting to cool off a little bit. However, he still has a monster game as he is currently at 41 points. Easton being guarded by Holmgren. There's a 3 right there. It's no good. Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Gives it over to Lugens Dort. Dort thought about the fast break for a second as you see SGA. Hands it over to Caruso. Caruso for 3, and he drains it. That's 12 points for him, and it's now a 30-point lead for the Thunder. And the Rockets will call a timeout. As we are now in the first timeout of the third quarter. As I mentioned earlier about schedule blocks, as I said, I try to do one game for every 2 or 3 days. Every team, at least the first 2 schedule blocks, are going to be featured at least once. There's going to be some that are going to be twice. I do a schedule block until every team has been featured at least once, and then I start the second schedule block where, once again, I try to get every team at least once. Some are going to be featured twice just to make sure we get a team in. Starting with the third schedule block, it's going to be some random games. Mostly probably going to be teams that are in playoff contention, or maybe what would be good games, teams that are hovering around the playoff spot or at 500 or better. Then try to get that to the All-Star break. And then once the post-All-Star break happens, then I'm going to start the fourth schedule block, which is going to be contending teams only. You got to be within a certain number of games to be showcased of at least the play-in spot here as we end the timeout. And I think the final week or final month of the season, you have to be in a playoff spot or a play-in spot to be featured. And then the final week is just going to be, okay, are we going to do spoiler games? Are we going to do teams for seeding wise? I'm still figuring out that last part of the schedule blocks. But let's just enjoy this right now, guys. As you see here, Holiday for 3, no good. Holmgren with the rebound. 5 minutes into the third quarter here. SGA, as I said, has 41 points. Get it over to Holmgren. Back over to Dort. Dort coming around. He's going to get he's going to get an opportunity at the line as Thompson's called for his first personal foul. First team foul in the third quarter for the Thunder. Lugens Dort onto the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
It is 2 shots. Lugens Dort will hit the first one. It's now a 31-point lead for the Thunder. And I know people are going to hate me saying this, sound like a broken record, but once again, this has been a very dominant effort. And as of right now, 6:48 to play in the third quarter, up by 32. It does not look like there is a championship hangover on this opening night for the Thunder. Kind of interested to see how it will be actually here as Thompson will get 2 points. It's back to a 30-point game again. Interesting how the game will be in real life coming up later tonight, as this will be on the NBC and Peacock, streaming on Peacock as well. SGA, thought about it for a second, coming around. You see SGA with the layup. It's no good. Shungan with the rebound. SGA only has 5 points in this third quarter, but again, a total of 41 points. He's starting to cool down just a little bit, missing a few shots here and there, but teammates have picked up. Defense has still picked them up. As Kevin Durant, he now has 12 points in this game. The Rockets shooting at 41% to 54% here, as a timeout called by the Thunder, and I'm also going to take a timeout here. And we are back. Timeout has come to an end, and I believe the Rockets are going to have the ball up by 28. Actually, no, I think it's the Thunder that's going to have the ball. It will be the Thunder with the ball. I'm sorry, you know. You see, we're getting some of the reserves back into the game. Wallace is back into the game. Williams back into the game now. Wiggins also. It is a 28-point game. See Wallace back over to... That's a miss right there. Durant with the rebound. Kevin Durant gives it over to Holiday. Down by as many as 30 plus in this game, as you can see here. Durant coming around. There's a bucket there. It's now a 26-point game here. So Kevin Durant, 14 points. He has 8 in this second quarter, or in this third quarter, I should say. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Wallace with it. 10 to shoot for the Thunder. Jason Wallace coming around with a layup, but it is good. It's back to a 28-point lead. See Durant crossing the timeline. See Amen Thompson. So the starters are in the game for the Rockets, but the reserves are in for the Thunder right now, leading by 28. They're trying to get them some rest here. As you see Thompson coming around, it's good. It's a 26-point game again. Rockets 24 of 56 shooting. The Thunder 29 of 54. So the Thunder have cooled down just a bit. See Kaysen Wallace coming around again. Gives it back over to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins back over to Williams. Wallace for 3. No good. Thompson with the rebound here. Kevin Durant. See Thompson. There are some rumors that Durant is going to be retiring soon. As you see, there's a big three-pointer right there. I believe that's the second of the game for the Rockets. It's now a 23-point game. There you see Wiggins with it. Back over to Wallace. Wallace for 3. He drains it. It's 26. Back up to 26. The KD with it. Over to Easton. Again, it's going to be an interesting story here. You see Kevin Durant with the 2 points there. I believe he's now at 16. But the Rockets, though, as there's a timeout called by the Thunder again. The Rockets, as I mentioned, came out of nowhere, won the Southwest Division, got the number 2 seed before falling in the first round to the Golden State Warriors. I wonder if they're going to replicate that same success. Are they going to replicate that same success? Will they fall off? I think this is a team that's got an interesting season coming up. The Thunder look, I mean, I don't want to give a video game aspect of it, but the should be interesting coming up later tonight. See how this game actually really will turn out. Because the Thunder look like they're going to be, as of right now, looks like they have a team that brought a lot of players back from their championship team. And they are primed as of right now to repeat as champions. I mean, I know Jalen Williams is going to be down for a little while. Be out for a few weeks, but I don't think that's going to be really big of an issue for them. As we are heading towards the end of the timeout, where the Thunder is going to inbound the ball coming out of the timeout, up by 24. They led by as many as over 30 points in this game here. Look at the points off of turnovers from last season. The Thunder, by nearly 3 points, led the league. And when you use fractions as points, that's actually a huge edge right there. You see Wiggins into the game. Holmgren back into the game. So some starters and some reserves are in for the Thunder. Wallace, though, for three. No good. Capella, as you're seeing some of the bench back into the game now. Shepard for three, and no good. Holmgren with the rebound. Alex Caruso has a strained right hip. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. I didn't realize that he got injured. So there's going to be another player down for the OKC Thunder in this playthrough season already. Out 4 to 6 weeks. We're going to see how that works, because that's both the small forward positions right there, with Jalen Williams and Caruso now out. It's going to be very interesting how that's going to, how the lineup's going to shuffle now in the rotation. See, 3-point there, and that's good. That's back to a 27-point lead for the Thunder. About a minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Even with the little run by the Rockets, it's still not in doubt as of right now. I mean, things can still change. We still got 13:20 of game time left. You see Capella give it over to Shepard. Back over to Smith Jr. Ogaji for three. No good. Holmgren with the rebound here. A minute 10 to play here in the third quarter. Wallace coming around. Wallace with the layup, and it is good. Back to a 29-point lead again, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Shepard coming around here. So he gets it back over to Smith Jr. Back over to Ogaji. Ogaji for three. No good. As I said, some of these players, I'm trying to pronounce their names. And I know they've been in the league for a while, too. See Wallace coming around, back over to Joe. Isaiah Joe gives it up. There's a three-point attempt, and that is good. It's back to a 32-point lead again. 15 of 35 for the Thunder from three. Only 2 of 26 for the Rockets here, as we are under 10 seconds to play until the end of the third quarter. Smith Jr. coming around. That bucket is good. It's a 30-point lead here. Wallace will get the shot up. No good, as we are done with the third quarter here. And once again, as I sound like a broken record, it has been a very dominant performance by the Thunder. They are up by 30. One more quarter to play here from Oklahoma City on this opening night. And we are back. We're starting the final quarter here. As you see, Green, Davison now in the game for the Rockets, down by 30. You see Davison, Ogaji, Shungun, Green, and Smith Jr. The lineup set for the Rockets here to start the fourth quarter. Wiggins with it. Aaron Wiggins gives it over to Casey Wallace. Isaiah Joe for three. He drains it. It's now a 33-point lead. You see Davison for three. No good. Wiggins with the rebound. Coming around now for Wiggins. Back over to Joe. Wallace with it. Going around again. There is a foul, and that's going to be an and one opportunity here. Jabari Smith Jr. called for his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Thunder now up by 35. I believe they actually have led by as many as 36. Shepard coming back into the game for Davison.
One shot.
And we're looking at a bunch of substitutions here. You can see Wallace and one opportunity here. And he makes a free throw. It is 92-56. Again, 36-point lead. I believe that is actually the largest lead of the game for the Thunder. As Okaji with it. Back over for, going to give it over to Shepard. Shepard for three, no good. Isaiah Joe with the rebound. Coming around, and that is good. Wallace with the assist there. I believe that's Topin with the points. It's 38-point lead now for the Thunder. Shingen. Alperin Shingen. Shepard with the assist there. It's back to 36 points here as we are Topic had the points and the last time around, and he gives it over to Williams, back over to Wallace. In this game, you're going to see Wallace. Cason Wallace again. Back to a 38-point lead again. This is definitely the largest lead of the game by the Thunder. Smith Jr. coming around. He's back over to Okaji. Okoji actually is his name. So I've been saying it wrong, but it's a good thing I have the PA announcer pronouncing these names for me too. As you see, Topic for three. No good. Aaron Wiggins gets the rebound. As that three is made, it's back to a 38-point lead again. See Shepard with it. As we have 9 minutes to play here in the game. Green into the game. I believe that's the first time I've seen him. Maybe I think I saw him in the third quarter. Jeff Green with the points there. It's back to 36 again. Topic for the Thunder. Coming around now, gives it over to Isaiah Joe for a three. No good. Rebound by Green. It's going to be interesting to see how many players have played for Oklahoma City for both teams, because this is, as I said, a blowout, and I don't see any of the starters coming back into the game. Maybe for a little bit in the fourth quarter. As you see, we're going to have some substitutions made in the next time out here. Next dead ball, Isaiah Joe for three. No good. Shungen with the rebound. Shungan's still a starter in this game. Smith Jr. coming over to Shepard. Shepard for three. No good. They've been struggling for the three-point. I believe they only made three three-pointers for the Rockets in this game. It's been a nemesis for them. Wallace for Topic. Topic coming around. Isaiah Joe back over to Williams to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Ooh, thought he almost went out of bounds for a second. And that could have been a foul. That could have been some free throws right there. That should have been a foul called. I see Jabari Smith Jr. with the bucket. It's good. It's a 32-point game. Jabari Smith Jr. 12 points off the bench. One of the very few bright spots for the Rockets in this game. As you can see, Wallace there. It's now a 34-point game again. They led by as many as 38. Under 7 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's academic now. You see Okaji with the rebound. Okoji, I should say. Josh Okoji. It's now a 31-point lead. Cut the deficit to 31 here. You see Wallace with it. Wallace coming around. Back over to Joe, the Wiggins. To Joe. Back over to Topic. Topic for three. No good. Alperen Şengün with the rebound. As I said, I believe he's the only starter for both teams in this game. Koji with it. Shepard for three. No good. Joe with the rebound. 5:50 to play here in the game. As I said, this is an all academic right now. Yeah, you had the Rockets making some little runs, but the Topic, no good. Şengün with the rebound. Jabari Smith Jr. back over to Shepard. Back over to Smith Jr. here. He has 12 in this game. Shepard for three. No good. Williams with the three. Wallace with it. He's been good from off the bench. Joe for three. Isaiah Joe, no good. Şengün with the rebound. They call his name a lot here as you see Shepard coming around. It's now a 29-point game. Congratulations. You cut it from 39 to 20, 38 to 29 on the deficit. So, hey, at least you guys can feel good about that. You see Smith Jr. getting the ball, coming around. Back over to Shepard. Shepard for three, and he drains it. Under 4.5 to play. It's now a 26-point deficit. Topic for three. No good. Şengün with the rebound. You see Green with it. Give it over to Agoji. And that is a jam, and that is a timeout for the Thunder. 4:12 to play in the fourth quarter here. As Agoji with it. It's now a 24-point game. And don't forget, coming up, we will have the post-game statistics for the players, as well as the post-game ticker going through the rest of the day's games, as well as some other days' games for the results. And then tomorrow we will head to the Chase Center where the Golden State Warriors will play host to the Denver Nuggets. We got Nikola Jokic against Steph Curry. That should be a fun one. Again, that is going to be tomorrow. Should be up around 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And also, don't forget to look at my community tab for the College Football 26 simulations. That is my content update for this fourth quarter timeout, as it is the first timeout of the fourth quarter here. And we are getting ready to end the timeout. If you enjoy this content, please leave a like. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to receive notifications when videos for this playthrough season come out, as well as my College Football 26 content. It's the SGA player of the game. Not surprising. He has 41 in this game. We have not seen him in this fourth quarter. I wouldn't be shocked if we did see him coming out for the last couple of minutes. And I wouldn't be shocked either if we didn't see him come out. 24-point lead here. Sorber with it. Mitchell. It looks like we still have a lot of the reserves into the game. Isaiah Joe, no good. Amin Thompson with it. No points in the last 3+ minutes for the Thunder. So we have starters coming back into the game for the Rockets. And you see Eason for three. No good. Mitchell with the rebound. 3:45 to play. Not sure if I want to say it's academic anymore. See Mitchell give it over to Joe. Joe for three. And he drains it. It's back to a 27-point lead again. They led by as many as 38 early in this fourth quarter here. Eason with it. Back over to Kevin Durant. Durant with the bucket. It's good. Eason with the assist here. Jason Wallace with it here. 180 seconds to play here in this game. Mitchell for three, no good. Shungan with the rebound. Alperen Shungan, I believe, is the only starter for both teams that has played every minute. As you can see, some substitutions being made as we are under 3 minutes to play here. 25-point lead for the Thunder. I think they're a little worried maybe because it was a 38-point lead again at one point. Thinking, okay, you see, there is the shot, no good. Easton. See the injury report here. You see Kevin Durant with the bucket. It is good. It's a 23-point game here. As you see, Jason Tatum across the league. Sore wrist out 6 to 8 months. LeBron James with a pinched nerve in the back, out 2 to 4 weeks, and there's the bucket. Sorber with the bucket there. Back to a 25-point game again. Under 120 seconds to play here. Kyrie Irving out with a torn ACL for 8 to 10 weeks. That is an injury from last season here. As you see, Durant with another bucket there. 22 points for him. In a losing cause here. Minute 45 to play. Mitchell with it. 10 to play here. You see Cason Wallace. They're just holding on to the ball now, which see Wallace for three. No good. Shungan with the rebound here. See them coming around the corner or quickly here. You see Eason with the bucket. It's now a 19-point game. No, 21-point game. See, I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. You know, it's late in the game here. We are 70 seconds away from the end. As you see, Mitchell, no good. This late run in the fourth quarter by the Rockets is making the score a little more respectable than what it is. Because they have outscored them by 17 in the last few minutes in this game. Make it 19, and outscored them by 19, and they're only down by 19 with under a minute to play, but guess what? It's not really going to do anything as you see the reserves coming into the game now. I do not believe we've seen SGA at all in this fourth quarter, so he's going to end the game with 41 points. As you see, Durant and one opportunity, and he's going to get the bucket. It's that free throw. It's an 18-point game, as I said. The last, 5.5 minutes of this game, Oklahoma City has made this game a little more, Houston's made this game a little more respectable. It was a blowout from start to finish here. Koji with it. Gets it over to Durant. Durant, no good. Wiggins with the rebound. Isaiah Joe with it. They can just hold on to it if they want to. Shot clock is turned off here. Never in doubt. The Oklahoma City Thunder, no championship hangover on this opening night in my playthrough season. Will it happen a little bit later tonight in real life? Find out as the game is going to be on NBC and Peacock. It's a final score. Oklahoma City Thunder on opening night, at least in my playthrough season, defends their championship in a big way, winning 108-88 over the Houston Rockets. I am Vinny from V-Dub Productions. Stay tuned for the post-game statistics as well as the post-game ticker, as I'm going to go through some scores, news, and notes regarding trades, regarding injuries, as we see Alex Caruso out 4 to 6 weeks here. It is now time to look at the statistics for the games here. As you can see, SGA leading the way with 41 points in only 28 minutes. As I said, we did not see him late in the third quarter. He just sat on the bench the rest of the game. Don't blame them at all. We don't want him hurt in the first game. 41 points, 6 assists, and a rebound. Cason Wallace, 17 points off the bench with 2 assists, a steal. Did have a turnover. Luguentz Dort, 16 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists in 25 minutes of play. Alex Caruso, only 27 minutes of play, but he has 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. As I said, he looks like he's going to be out for a while because I looked at that little injury report. So that's going to be a scramble at the small forward position because, as I said, Jalen Williams is out too for a while. Isaiah Joe, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 22 minutes of play off the bench. Kenrich Williams, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and assists in 21 minutes of play. Isaiah Hartenstein, only 2 points, 7 rebounds. Aaron Wiggins, 2 points on the bench, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And then we have Thomas Sorber, 2 points in 6 minutes. Nikola Topic, 2 points and a rebound in 7 minutes. And then Chet Holmgren, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Nothing on the score sheet as far as points, though. Brendan Carlson getting a rebound in like some time. As you can see, there's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is out, and yet he played 3 minutes. That's not right there because I made sure that he was not in the lineup. But I guess that's 2K for you. You see AJ Mitchell, though, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. And now the Houston Rockets. We look at Kevin Durant in 29 minutes. He had 25 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 19 points in that second half, though he was only held to 6 in the first half, but the game was already out of reach from the beginning. Jabari Smith Jr., 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists off the bench in 22 minutes. Alperen Şengün, 10 points, 21 rebounds. I did call his name a lot as far as crashing the boards. He did have 2 assists and a steal. So he had a double-double in that game. Josh Okogie, 10 points, 2 rebounds, and a turnover in 21 minutes of play. Amen Thompson, 8.6 rebounds, 3 assists. Aaron Holiday, only 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Tari Eason, 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's see. Reed Shepard, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists in 15 minutes of play off the bench. Clint Capella, 2 points and 1 rebound in 8 minutes of play off the bench. And he had Jeff Green had that only 2 points, a rebound, and an assist. Just Tayshaun Tate, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist in 6 minutes of play. And then we have Kevin Harris, only 2 points in 3 minutes. And we have Isaiah Crawford, JD Davison, no points, but JD Davison did have 1 rebound, 3 assists. Steven Adams did not play. It is now time for the post-game ticker as we look at the games for today, October 21st. As I mentioned, 108-88 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They win on banner-raising night in this universe. They are 1-0. And the only other game to be played on this opening night, the Warriors 117-93 winners over the Los Angeles Lakers. And we look over here now, the Lakers. And I know LeBron, as I said, I've made sure some of these injuries were on, but I guess LeBron James is still going to be playing in this universe, even with him being out, no matter how much I adjusted the injuries and stuff. So LeBron James, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Let me see. In that effort, Doncic led the team with 25 points. And let's look over here for the Warriors. Curry, 24 points in 40 minutes. He led the Warriors. Moody had 21. Same with Butler. And then Jonathan Kuminga, who, by the way, had a little bit of a drama whether he was going to be staying with the Warriors or heading to Sacramento. Well, he's with the Warriors. He did sign with the Warriors. So Kuminga had 14 points in his first game after getting that new contract. He had 5 blocks. No, never mind. 5 turnovers, I should say. Never mind. I thought that was blocks for a second. But those were the statistics for that game. And as we are looking at some transactional reports here, but these were before the start of the season, so really nothing. You see the Warriors signing Torrey Craig, re-signed Gary Payton III, signed Seth Curry actually not too long ago. So Steph is with his brother Shake Milton and Cameron Payne. So those are your transactional reports there. And as we are looking at the injuries for the league, as you see, we have Tyrese Halliburton still out for the whole season. Same with Fred VanVleet. Damian Lillard out for the entire season in his first season back with the Portland Trailblazers. They're going to have to wait a year to see him in a uniform again. Jason Tatum out 6 to 8 months. Kyrie Irving out for 8 to 10 weeks still. Max Struss, 8 to 10 weeks. As you see, Zach Edey out 6 to 8 weeks with a sore right ankle. Tyler Hero, sprained left foot, out 6 to 8 weeks. Alex Caruso, as I said, he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Darius Garland also out 4 to 6 weeks, as well as Dorian Finney-Smith out 2 to 4 weeks. Jalen Williams out. It's a different Jalen Williams, I think. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. And as I said, LeBron James should be out 2 to 4 weeks as well. But, they had him play in the game. I don't know why, but they had him play in the game. And now we have games for October 22nd, 2025 here. We have opening night. The Hornets getting an opening night win, 121 to 114 over the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks, 122 to 121 winners over the Cleveland Cavaliers. That should actually be a matchup of two teams that have some high expectations. Have some pretty high expectations going into this upcoming season. The Miami Heat, 121 to 105 winners over the Orlando Magic. The the Atlanta Hawks escaped the Toronto Raptors, 118 to 116. Celtics, even without Jason Tatum, 125 to 119 winners over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bulls, 123 to 111 winners over the Detroit Pistons. The Pelicans get a 118-107 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. The Milwaukee Bucks, 126-92 winners over the Washington Wizards. Clippers, 143. The Jazz, 108 in Salt Lake City. The Spurs getting blown out by the Mavericks, 127 to 85, 42-point win for the Mavericks there. And the Suns defeat the Kings, 132 to 131. Followed by the Trailblazers, 118 to 92 win over the Timberwolves, 118 to 92 win over the Portland Trailblazers. Let's look at it here let's look at the entire league. And here we are again. Some more additional information here. As I mentioned, we have Halliburton, VanVleet, Lillard, Tatum, Irving, Hero, Edey, Caruso. Oh, no, wait a minute. New one. Terrence Mann now out 6 to 8 weeks with a high left ankle sprain. Brook Lopez now out 4 to 6 weeks for the Clippers with a pulled left hamstring. As I said, Garland is still out. Jaime Jaquez Jr. out 2 to 4 weeks with broken ribs. Dorian Finney-Smith and Jalen Williams and LeBron James are preseason injuries. Adao Thyro, he's out 1 to 2 weeks with a bruised right knee. Daniel Gafford out with a sprained left ankle for the Mavericks, 1 to 2 weeks. De'Aaron Fox still out 1 to 2 weeks as well. Trendon Watford out 1 to 2 weeks for the Sixers. Maxi Kleber, strained left quad, day-to-day still. He could be coming back. Same with PJ Washington, still out day-to-day. Paul George, day-to-day with a bruised right knee for the Sixers. That is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon when these videos do come out. As well as my college football 26 simulations. And with that, as I said, the next game will be featured the Golden State Warriors hosting the Denver Nuggets from the Chase Center. The Nuggets have yet to play a game in this 2025-2026 season. We are now actually day 3 into it in this universe. This game will be out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. But the Warriors, as I said, already got an opening day win over the Lakers. They are 1-0. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget, as I say, coming up a little bit later, maybe around I think 8 p.m. Eastern will be my college football 26 simulation. Please do go look at my community tab because when I record these games, they are actually ahead of time. So, as I said, please do look at my community tab. They are to be determined. I always wait till the rankings come out to determine which games I'm going to be airing or simulating. So, do keep an eye on that. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. As the final score for today's game, the Oklahoma City Thunder win on banner raising night 108-88 in a game that was the score was a little more respectable than how the game really was. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out, everyone.